is now recording. Great. Last time on the Dungeon World game, you were hired by Lord, what's his name? And
Lord Bellamere.
oh wait, I don't have. Where's my paper?
I don't remember his pocket name.
I have him written down.
What's his name?
Sorry. Oh, there we go. It's Lord Kilomere Beldir, a wealthy lord who hired Asobi to teach his son the way of the chimes, I believe.
Well, art in general, music.
Yeah. And he was holding a...
Johnny cutting out.
I'm cutting out? No, you're cutting out. Am I cutting out now? You're cutting out. So, okay, I'll just move a little closer to the mic and hopefully everything's good. Recheck all my connections. Okay. Yeah, so he sent you to go basically prospect, and you guys went into a cave behind a waterfall in the middle of a luscious rainforest. Had encountered a large turtle, and now there's some sort of invisible, misty apparition that's telling you to leave their cave alone, or they'll murder you. And they seem to not be able to like go past a certain point in the cave. Then the cave is in the natal spines. So you guys are there. That's what you guys were doing. It's like the voice is like, leave this place. Yeah. So that's where we got from. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Hello?
I'm figuring out what to do.
Is anyone saying anything? I can't tell anymore. Oh, fuck. Why? Hello? Okay. My thing keeps cutting out. Oh well. Or is Chris talking?
Chris is not saying anything.
Okay.
Chris has very good things to say, but he's very quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. Great. So, from my notes, I have Sinethel has birthmark of the moon on her forehead, and thinks Sophie's in great danger, and she's from the Belatan tribe, and I have Dren Fidge, obligated to help the misfortunate. And it's religion about freedom and justice, whose symbols are the chains. So yeah. Like iron, and sulfur,
Yeah, where it's just a
gun making
resource.
stuff. I don't know.
It's just a resource assessment mission.
Uh, yes, I think so. Pretty sure.
I think I got kind of wrecked. Although I failed to write it down. I think. Ignore that. That was an accident. Yes, you actually can punch a ghost. I could. I'm just unsure of like the ramifications of it. Like if that ghost is a solid object, does that mean it's still alive and feels pain then? In which case, are they actually dead?
No, it is dark. You only went to the one.
Maybe they're the ghost of rocks of like
So what are you guys doing right now? Yeah. There's like so like the roaring of the waterfall is in the background, and yeah, like it's very damping, and you can hear an occasional drip, 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 and I think you can hear people sort of yelling uh, beyond the waterfall about like, don't go in there, like don't go in the water, and the person's like, what do you mean? He's like, look, there's a turtle, and like you can kind of like just barely make out those words.
Yes. I'm greedy. Let's do it. Let's jump in the water. Yeah. Let's see if we can get help. I thought when you said yes, if you're greedy, I thought that meant like, are you? Do you want to do the thing? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I warded it off with my musical instruments. Wait, why are we getting iron? I thought this was just resource assessment. All right.
So you're going in there then? Okay.
Name of the witch. No, name of witch. Like what? Like the ghost name?
So what is the thing that what is it that protects you? Are you currently doing that? Because I don't know if I can bother you. I guess you're not currently doing that then. Yeah, it's going to try to bother you, but not right away. As soon as you walk through the threshold, all the mist like evaporates. It becomes like deathly still, and even the dripping that was like happening is like no longer there, and the waterfall, the sound is very muted. So I guess you're the one who had some sort of light stick, if I recall. You made a torch stick with a spell. Yeah, and so I guess on this side you can kind of what make out the remains, the moldy remains of like a camp, and so like the like very like almost like some weird this moss or slime kind of growing on like maybe like some bedrolls and like a little hutch or whatever. Um, yeah. What do you?
I also walked through.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? You went right. Right, if I recall. That sounds like discern realities, maybe? I think that's what it is. What is discern realities? Yeah, that sounds like a discern realities, Sinethel. So 9. Ask the GM one question from the list below. Are you talking, Steve? Oh, okay. Uh, well, there's like old, um, yeah, there's like some tools you can probably look through and uh, use to mine. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah. So as soon as you touch the pick, the air grows cold, and there's like the frost of your like breath, like I guess like the fog of your breath comes out, and yeah, you're gonna have to defy danger because there's some danger that's attacking you. The you feel a cold hand kind of grip um, at your heart. So 7. You stumble, has her flinch. Um, you can either drop the pick, because you feel it like becoming like icy cold and unbearable, or or you can keep it and weather the storm, the assault. Okay. You take 9 damage. What's your health? Okay. Yeah, so you feel like this like icy cold hand start draining the life from you. It's like your your lips start going blue. So what do you guys do? So you don't mind iron. Eat it.
Here's what's gonna happen if you do that, Steve. You're gonna run into the waterfall, your world will go gray, and it'll just say you died over your head.
When you said you were going to do that, did Senethel run and do that, or are you just suggesting that to your friends? Okay. While you said suggest that, yeah, just d discern realities to find the ghostly things. Yeah, I have a few ideas depending on your role. Ooh. Uh, uh, hmm. Well, I think you're on the right track about that the ghost is haunting, or I guess it's not really a ghost. I guess you know. Do you know about like undead and the different kinds of undead?
I, do you know about Hollywood Undead?
Okay, yeah. So this is not like a ghost because usually ghosts have like a form that they would like be in. But this is more of a specter, and the difference is that they haunt the place that they love. So there's something about either the cave or something that they love, and they're connected to the place. Yeah, and and I guess it's like they were betrayed by somebody. You know that, so it's all kind of connected. I guess what you should be on the lookout for is I don't even know what this question. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna look up the question because this is like a prompt to like a larger paragraph. So I don't know. Look at, and so then it should be like the GM should blah 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 do this. I believe. Yeah, actually, no. I'll answer it. Yeah, so yeah, you should be on the lookout for, I guess, remains or for some method of like exorcising the ghost. Yeah. Uh, and I think also because you're like looking around, this is not just like something. You find like a journal, like an old moldy journal. The pages are like being like kind of like falling apart a little bit. Yeah, so it's like a old handwritten journal, um, written in I guess in a kind of like a little bit older. Uh, uh, is there a move for that? Okay. Yeah, you can help them with aid, but let me look to see if there's even a move. Certain realities, spout lore. Sure, let's do spout lore. Let's see how useful this is. It sounds it's accumulated knowledge. You just accumulated it by getting it,
Just by looking at it, you got it through osmosis.
and we'll see how useful it is in telling this a situation. Oh, it sounds like it's super useful. So it's interesting and useful. Yeah. So the last entry, uh, kind of, uh, uh, you you recognize. I guess you realize that this entry isn't about the book, like the ghost. It's not from the ghost themselves. It's not like a ghost book. It's from the person who betrayed them, and like it details the plan of like how he's gonna murder his like friends, and then claim sole prospect of this place. And then so it kind of like goes into that, but then after he I guess murdered, I guess the name, think of a name. Name. Uh, uh, Cliff. His name's Cliff. Cliff. Cliff the Loyal. Yeah. uh, so after he like killed like all their friends, all his I guess not friends, but like his co-prospectors in their sleep. Uh, Particularly after he killed Cliff the Loyal, um, he felt like he was having a heart attack, and then he slipped and hit his head, and then he died. Uh, I guess he's like I had no, but yeah, like I had a heart attack. It's like you find like the body right near the book. Yeah, that's what I decided. As I was saying things, that's what I decided. He's like oh no, and it's clear now that the mossy remains that you found the book nearby is actually a person.
What? Maybe he's just lost and doesn't know where to go in the afterlife. Like I don't know. Maybe ghosts are blind and he's just screaming. That's true. Maybe he was married to the cave. Maybe he's like really, it's really into spelunking. He's like the cave is my wife. I want to walk inside my wife and start banging pots and pans.
So you're just looking around for such things. Uh, it's gonna be discern realities. Ooh, ask 3 questions from the list below, and take +1 forward. I don't think you took a +1 forward on your last roll after finding that thing. So you just note that you have +1 forward, and so whenever you do an action, you take +1 on the roll. But like it tells you like specifically what you're getting the +1 for. Yeah, so basically it says take +1 when acting on the answer. Yeah, as long as you're doing something connected with the answers. Um, hmm. These are some good questions. So I guess so. What is useful or valuable to me? What is it not as it appears to be? And what happened here? Or wait, no, you said what should you be on the lookout for? Well, I think you should be on the lookout, I guess, finding like where the ghost is. You should be on the lookout for the ghost. The ghost is a big problem. So knowing, or not knowing, it's not a ghost, but knowing where they are, what they're inhabiting, and what kind of danger they're trying to lay out as a trap for you would be useful. Or what is useful or valuable? So um, I think it would be useful to identify the reason why they're here in the cave, and I think it has to do with why the ghost is haunting the cave. Um, I guess not why they're haunting the cave, but why they even came to the cave in the first place. Um, like that reason and what does it not appears to be? Um, I'll say what it doesn't appear to be is that the ghost is very methodical in what they, or the specter is very methodical about like what triggers their ire. So it's not just like that you're it's not it's not just like yeah you're taking the stuff like you or yeah I guess it's sort of like taking our stuff but like it's what you say and do that's triggering the ghost's anger, the wrath. There's I guess there's information uh, that uh, yeah, like I guess the information isn't really here, but you could like talk. I guess what's useful is you could talk to the ghost still potentially. It's here somewhere, and so you might not find the information by looking. You have to interact with it. Um,
I'm gonna touch everything. If you see a pill bug, don't put it in your mouth.
okay. So you're just gonna go get attacked by a ghost, and you're just gonna note where you got attacked by a ghost. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, so you're gonna go and yeah, I think, I think, I think you're discerning realities is, and then the whole like what you should be on the lookout for. I'm gonna say yeah, like the ghost is like inhabiting the space, and most of the time they're actually not in this room. They're in the other room. Um, and I guess what's interesting about that is I guess what's in the other room. I guess you saw that this room doesn't have iron on the walls. Yeah, like you as you walk, like yeah, like the floor becomes like slippery and like hard to balance. Yeah, so you make it me. Okay, so you're gonna. I think I'm gonna say defy danger, dexterity to remain to like keep your balance and not like fall and hit your head or something. I think it's up to you. So if you think this is acting on the questions, which I sort of think it is, you can take a plus one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think forwards, yeah, you just spend them. It's probably as fast as easy as you can. So you fail to defy danger. If you do it by okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking you slip, but as you're like slipping in the air, like a whoosh of air like blows you, and you get like ejected into like the hall. Yeah, here.
I'm gonna go help Sinfel.
Do you mean Dren?
Jen, yes. Fuck. I wanna help both, but I'm gonna help Dren. Getting pushed around, that's not cool.
Yeah, like it didn't really damage you. I don't know if you were wearing armor or anything. Yeah, so it's more like you got like yeah like ejected in and like you were kind of like close to the ground, so you didn't actually slam the ground. You more like rolled along after you like fell. So yeah, like Sobi is I guess trying to help you. What are you doing by helping him?
I got pushed by a ghost or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find that ghost if he's right in the vicinity.
What are you gonna do?
I wanna try and find that ghost.
Okay. So
If
yeah, it's
he's
like
right here, I wanna deliver a blow possibly, or at least sing a song that'll make him go away or calm down.
so you can't see them. They're like not. I guess what's the word? Not seeable. I guess. uh, is there a tag? They're insubstantial. That's the tag from the book. So they don't really exist in a physical sense. So you can't really punch them. So you're gonna. What did you say? You're gonna try to. So if you can't
I
punch
wanna
them
I wanna calm the ghost down
by singing a song.
or playing a song. Yeah.
So do you have a move that does that?
Let's see. Just double checking. Okay, can't use charm. I can't do parlay. I don't know if defy danger would. I
I
don't know if
mean,
defy
it is
danger would help.
dangerous, but I think you're trying to do something that
Yeah.
um how do you feel about this being a arcane